Hey, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about how to make a succulent bird cage. This bird cage I bought at Hobby Lobby. It has a really nice metal base around the bottom, which would hold in the moss that I'm going to put in there later. However, with most bird cages that won't be the case, and so here you can see I'm cutting up some burlap and making that little base for around the bottom to hold that moss in. You'll always be able to tuck it in later. Usually you won't be able to see this. If you don't want the look of burlap, you can just put moss in there. You'll just need a little bit extra to ensure that you have enough for your succulents. Really make sure to pack that moss in, as it is really airy already, and so you'll have a lot more needed than you think you will. Make sure that your succulents will be able to fit in there nicely. It's at the height you want. I tried to make a little mound in the middle just to try to push up the succulents a little bit more and make it a little bit more visually appealing. Next, I wanted to just go water that really quick so that I could leave it alone right afterwards and not worry about watering them right away. However, with my cuttings here, I have had them a couple days old, so they calloused over, or I'm just removing the dirt and having it be bare root, which you can also do. For this arrangement, it isn't as important to make sure that the succulents are extremely stable as something like a vertical arrangement would be, and so you don't need to worry about using any pins, and the bare root system works just fine. Here you can see I am just removing that soil directly and putting a little hole in the moss for where I want to put it and placing it right in there. The roots will grow into the moss and create a little stable system for itself. However, I'm not anticipating this bird cage to be moving very much, so it will be totally fine as it is. Make sure that you have enough succulents for this arrangement. You don't want it to look empty and have a lot of holes that you can see your moss through. Really make sure that you buy a couple more succulents than you think you'll need. If you see a couple holes, try to move your succulents around and punch them in there. If they overgrow this cage, you can always remove some later and fix it, and I could show you how to do that in a different tutorial. However, you don't want it to look bare, so really try to pack them in there. Succulents grow really slow, so this should be good for a couple months without having to do any maintenance on it. Before you place your succulents in there, though, make sure that you remove all the dead leaves and any imperfections that you do see, just to make sure that it does look its best when you make it. And there you go.